The stupid bagpipe, bro.
I can't give up now.
Let's get him some healing.
Stop it.
Oh, you've done
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Yeah, we're like all badly wounded. We're in a bad spot right now.
This'll do.
I'm gonna have to give MP to Stroll,
My thanks.
because he's the like only one really doing damage here.
Her skills like this.
Thank you for that crit, PogChamp. You know what? Take that opportunity to do the MP up on Stroll. We're gonna need it.
Helpful as ever. What a shame.
Oh, let's go.
Talk about a close call.
I'm really worried that he's gonna be able to regen those arms, bro.
I'm back in the fight.
Honestly, jump thrust, get this defense down, kill this shell ASAP.
Behold my power!
Get stabbed, idiot. Ooh, that was a crit.
No holding
PogChamp, let's just do a diagonal slash.
Tougher than I thought.
I'll show you the essence. Mage!
I'll show you the essence mage.
All right. How's that?
Okay, here we go, here we go. Get the heart down here. This is perfect.
Observe the enemy.
I can also get a slicer off here. I'm a little upset at the amount of HP you still have.
I'm counting on you.
We do this.
Oh, comrade!
We do this, because we need this damage. And then he should still have enough to do a slicer. Why is there a skip option on my screen? Why did you skip the cool animations? You out of your mind?
Hack and slash.
Please, like, crit. Oh, 4 hits, that's good enough, thank you. I'm probably just gonna have to guard the, I'm really interested in what's gonna happen with the shell here, now that he doesn't have hands. I'm probably just gonna have to guard the assault here, unless Gallica attacks it again.
I think those soldiers are coming again.
Yeah, I noticed.
Should I give it another try?
Sure, if you think you can.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Get him? How does she do that?
I did it. Just
Yeah, let you rest a bit or whatever.
I won't hold back. Flare!
Flare!
Let's push through.
Oh, that killed him?
stand
That's all it
ready.
took? Pog?
To the rear guard.
I did not mean to
Moving
do
the
that.
front.
Just like... Can I hit you?
Take this.
I can. Like, what's gonna... Are you just gonna fall immediately? What's gonna happen here?
Taste.
right on target.
Yo,
Let's
crit?
stay calm.
Nice one, Stroll.
Come
I
forth.
know you
Royal
resist
soul.
magic, but like...
Roar!
It's
Tough one.
damage. It's like, now what happens? Soul Scream? For 4 turns, incomplete regen. Okay, that seems fair. 4 turns seems a little much, though, I gotta say.
Wounded. Someone heal her.
No, but you don't have hands. That should cost you 2.
Talk about a
Let's go.
close call.
Hey, so now we just knocked down the shell. I have, like, no MP. Let's... How much does this do?
There. May yet cling to life.
In the name.
Please fall. Wait, what? I hate this stupid miss mechanic so much. We might lose because I missed there.
Good job, everyone.
I hate it, chat. I hate it so much. It is the worst game mechanic that Atlus has ever put in a video game for all time.
My spirit
Stroll
is
can't take any more.
unbroken.
Someone
It
heal
is
him.
the literal worst.
There.
I owe you.
He's hurt bad.
Ow.
Let's get him some healing.
You need training.
We're gonna win this still, but I'm mad.
The captain's
I
on his
hate
last
that
legs.
so much.
Someone get him healed up. Now, aim for the heart.
The heart, Osborne.
We're looking good here. By the swan oath. Huh. Take this. Still
Please?
standing, I
No.
Die.
Tougher than I thought.
I wish I could pass some MP from Hulkenberg to Stroll.
The captain's on his last legs.
Okay, this is what we have to
Get him
do.
healed up.
see. This should work.
Helpful as ever.
Man, MP is
Observe the
more of a
enemy.
problem in this game than it is in the Persona games.
Huh. Right there. A worthy foe after
I shall
all.
fight. No holding back.
Please die. Okay, thank goodness. That was a neat boss fight with all the sections to it and whatnot, but man, that, like, the missing mechanic made it so unnecessarily frustrating. Like, just very, like, unfun frustrating.
Not bad.
I hate it. Yo, the gains, though.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Let's go. Take another agility. I want to kind of make you like a magic evasion tank, I think is what I want to try and do. I would love if you could just like dodge attacks and then the stupid bad miss mechanic could maybe work in my favor literally once. Like literally a single time. And then we could just hit really hard with magic.
I admit, it feels good to get...
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Right. I could get used to this.
Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical / damage. No, bad. Like, this move is literally pointless with how they made missing work in this game. The only time you could use this is if it's like your last turn counter of your turn. Otherwise, it would literally just screw you.
To greater heights.
Passive automatically increases wielder's defense at the start of battle. That's really nice. Weak physical strike damage to one enemy, decreases hit and evasion for 3 turns. That's really good. I want that. You definitely... I forgot you had first aid. Oh, right, because first aid is stupid because it's only used from the main menu. I should really try and get you, like, another skill inheritance. I should get you a skill inheritance thing so you can actually, like, have an attacking move.
Finally. It's over.
We did it!
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
There's no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Someone hasn't seen The Amazing Spider-Man. Don't you know that promises are made to be broken?
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
I want to mention someone in chat is talking like, maybe if you had the brawler, you could like hit a weakness or something against that boss. I think someone else in chat said there isn't a weakness unless that enemy was weak to dark, which we don't have in a class. None of that matters. I just want to say, that boss fight we just did was really good from like a boss standpoint, like having to break the shell and then like attacking the ambush, breaking the arms, making it really weak and turning off one of its attacks. I think the boss fight was perfectly fine. It was a good difficulty and it was fun. The only part that was bad, and the only part that really actually made me mad, was when I missed an attack and that cost me 2 turn points. The boss was perfectly good, well done. The inherent flaw is that the missing mechanic in this game is bad, because it's also bad in SMT5 and I hate it.
There! It's them!
If you just took the missing mechanic out of that fight, I would have basically no complaints.
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
We beat the necromancer and the reanimated human. What are you talking about? We did so much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace.
Welcome to SMT Mechanics. I don't think they'll ever remove it because it's been around for 20 years now. And SMT5 and Persona, when the main protagonist gets defeated, you lose the fight immediately. In Soul Hackers 2 in this game, they took that mechanic out and left it where, or made it where if the protagonist goes down, you can still get rezzed. So it's not impossible for them to get rid of other bad mechanics like the double miss crap. I'm just saying.
Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward, so long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
We did it! I'm the best!
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
And we still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great! The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's hone our skills as best we can.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
I've averted the calamity! That was easy, dude. Link is a slacker.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria, too.
They took the death mechanic out in SMT4 duology and put it back in 5 and Vengeance. Who cares?
Your attention, please, ladies and gents.
My point is still being made. They have made games where they take out some mechanics even if they're very old. So that's my point, is they could also take out the double miss one. Saying that, like, it's been there for 20 years, it's never leaving, that's stupid of you. Like, I'm sorry, that's a little rude to say, but, like, that's just dumb of you. They've literally done it in multiple other games. SMT4, apparently, like you said. They did it in Soul Hackers 2. They did it in this game. They could just as easily, if people hopefully, like, complain about it enough and they actually hear about it, hopefully they could take out the stupid miss thing, too, for some games, if not all of them going forward.
We've all seen the Royal Palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on.
I like this guy.
The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say. But right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, this is the Exposition Man! Let's go, Exposition Man! Expose for me!
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. It won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
I like the sound of that.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
For like 4 days? That's a problem.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
What are these designs?
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Straight up, this looks like a meeting in a Star Wars cartoon.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
This guy reminds me of Freak Show from Danny Phantom. Anyone else?
Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The age of a new king draws nearer? Yo, what are the odds? Who could have predicted?
First up,
we got a few days left before Forden makes his proclamation, but remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Louis. We can't waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. It would seem bounties are available at the recruitment center again as well. Yo, we can do bounties now. Nice. I'm glad that we did the boss fight a little early in the deadline.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center? Won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, you know, dead? After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. Makes sense to me.